Hello lovely viewers, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful News official YouTube channel, your top destination for the most explosive CBS soap updates. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up. In an episode that has already become the most talked about moment in the Bold and the Beautiful's dramatic history, Sheila Carter, the queen of chaos, villainy, and twisted love, takes her final breath. But it's what she says before she dies that sends emotional shockwaves across Los Angeles. In a stunning, raw moment, Sheila utters 6 words that crack even the coldest hearts and leave Steffy and Finn crying in guilt and regret. "I only wanted to be loved." Those words change everything. A tragic showdown at Il Giardino. It began as a confrontation. Steffy had had enough. She met Sheila at Il Giardino to issue a final warning: stay away from my family. Forever. But something went wrong. A scuffle. Screams. A loud bang. Sheila collapses, clutching her chest. Blood spreads fast. "Steffy," she whispers. "Call Finn." Finn arrives too late. Finn races through the restaurant's back entrance, sirens in the distance. He drops to his knees beside her, his voice breaking. "Mom? What happened?" Steffy is trembling. Her hand covered in blood. It's unclear whether she fired the shot, or if Sheila was caught in crossfire. Sheila grabs Finn's hand. Her breathing shallow. Her eyes dim. The 6 words that broke 2 hearts. Steffy, sobbing, drops beside Finn. Their love triangle with Sheila always hung like a ghost in their marriage, and now it's dying in front of them. And then, with her last ounce of strength, Sheila stares at both of them. No hate. No venom. Just heartbreaking humanity. "I only wanted to be loved." Then silence. Flatline. Gone. Tears, regret, and unfinished business. Finn weeps. Not for what she did, but for what they never had. The mother he never really knew. The daughter-in-law who could never trust her. The child who once called her monster now holds her hand in death. "She was still my mother," Finn whispers. Steffy, shaken, hollow, can barely speak. "I hated her so much. But why does this hurt?" Flashbacks to a broken life. The episode flashes through Sheila's most haunting moments. Her sobs as she watched Finn marry Steffy from the shadows. Her conversation with Hayes when he was too young to know her. Her quiet moment leaving a gift outside Steffy's door, never picked up. All of it leading to those 6 tragic words. "I only wanted to be loved." Lee's ice-cold reaction. Lee arrives at the hospital and hears the news. Sheila Carter is dead. Lee doesn't flinch. Good. But when she hears about the 6 final words, even Lee pauses. Not sympathy, but reflection. If she wanted love, she had a funny way of showing it. The world reacts. News of Sheila's death makes headlines. "Brooke, Steffy, are you okay?" Deacon, shattered. "I should have seen this coming." Hope, "Do you regret any of it?" Bill, "She was a viper." But even vipers bleed. The public? Torn. Some call it justice. Others call it tragedy. Finn spirals. Finn can't let go of her last words. Did I do enough? Did I push her away? He begins reviewing old records, photos, even a video message Sheila once sent him on his birthday that he never opened. Inside? Her voice, soft, hopeful. "Happy birthday, my beautiful boy. I hope one day you'll love me back." Finn breaks down. The mystery of Sheila's journal. Among Sheila's things, a leather-bound journal is found. Its pages are filled with raw confessions. "I know I've hurt them. I didn't know how to be a mother. Every lie I told was to keep a connection alive. And finally, I'm terrified of dying unloved." Steffy's guilt. Despite years of pain and trauma, Steffy can't shake the image of Sheila's final stare. Those words echo. I only wanted to be loved. She begins seeing Sheila in dreams, not violent, but vulnerable. She starts wondering, could I have changed things if I had shown her an ounce of compassion? Ridge and Taylor beg her not to fall into guilt. You did what you had to do, Ridge says. You protected your family, Taylor adds. But Steffy can't stop crying. The funeral no one wanted. Sheila's funeral is small. Quiet. Attended only by Finn, wearing a dark coat and sunglasses. Deacon, silent and pale. A mysterious woman in black, later revealed to be Sheila's estranged sister. A priest who can barely speak her name. Steffy watches from afar. Holding Hayes. Fighting back tears. The letter to Hayes. Finn finds a letter addressed to Hayes and Sheila's belongings. He reads it aloud to Steffy. To my grandson? I don't know if you'll ever know who I was. But I hope the people who love you teach you how to forgive. I didn't always deserve it, but I always wanted to. Steffy weeps. What if we never tell him? Finn shakes his head. He deserves to know everything. Even the hard parts. Life after Sheila. Deacon reopens Il Giardino and hangs a photo of Sheila in the back, where no one can see. Luna, watching it all unfold, wonders if she'll ever be able to trust her own family again. RJ comforts her, saying, love is messy. But you're nothing like her. Lee calls for Sheila's death to be the end of the chaos. But is it? Is she really dead? Some fans claim they saw movement in Sheila's casket. Others swear she whispered to Deacon before being zipped into the body bag. It's not over. Did she fake it all? Is she alive? An anonymous call to the morgue asks for a body swap confirmation. The coroner? Missing. The legacy of 6 words. I only wanted to be loved. Those 6 words changed Finn, softened Steffy, and haunt the entire canvas of B&B characters. What if Sheila had been shown love? What if Finn had accepted her earlier? What if Steffy had given her one more chance? It's too late now. Or is it? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, July 8th, reveal that Sheila Sharp will collapse after the shooting that just played out. Liam Spencer will also take a bullet trying to save Steffy Forrester, so let's talk about all the drama ahead on Tuesday's B&B episode. A gunshot just fired at the beach house after Sheila tried to snatch the weapon away from Luna Nozawa. It won't be long until it's revealed that Sheila is the one who was wounded since she'll drop to the floor in medical distress. As Luna turns the gun on Steffy and threatens to fire, she will reel. As for Liam, share a sweet phone call with Hope Logan before realizing something's wrong at the beach house. Liam will ultimately rush through the door and put himself in harm's way as he works to save Steffy. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna's plan will get derailed and leave her scrambling. Liam will face a gunshot wound of his own, but there'll be a third victim in the midst of all this mayhem. Could Luna herself land in a life-threatening situation? If Steffy can get the gun away from Luna, she might fire it in self-defense and finally end this nightmare. Regardless, Steffy's loved ones will grow increasingly concerned as they try to track Luna down. Once everybody gets updates on Luna launching this beach house chaos, Bill Spencer will get blamed for arranging her pardon. Sheila, Liam and victim number 3 will be rushed to the hospital by midweek, so that'll pave the way for the urgent surgeries ahead. Grace Buckingham, Lee Finnegan and Bridget Forrester will all be part of the medical team that gets to work in the coming episodes. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say John Finnegan will reel over all the disturbing news, so don't miss what's in store on the CBS soap. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 3 weeks, July 7th to July 25th, reveal that Brooke Logan will make some Italy plans while Taylor Hayes has a devastating blow in her future. The latest Luna Nozawa story will also reach its conclusion, so let's talk about what's in store. The week of July 7th to 11th will bring bad news for Sheila Sharp since the gun will go off during her face-off with Luna. Although Luna won't mean to strike down her grandma, she'll leave Sheila wounded on the floor soon enough. Next, it'll be Liam Spencer's turn to land in the line of fire, so a terrified Steffy Forrester may have to watch that play out. There'll be a third gunshot victim as well, so could Luna somehow take a bullet and finally go down, too? Regardless, Grace Buckingham, Bridget Forrester, and Lee Finnegan are scheduled to perform 3 surgeries at the hospital. One victim will die in the OR, at least that's what B&B spoilers claim. There's a chance Sheila will lose her life, but we could also imagine Lee covering up Luna's survival if she decides to hold her captive instead of sending her back to prison. Regardless, there's no need to worry about Liam and Luna too much. Both Scott Clifton and Lisa Yamada filmed quite recently, so they're confirmed to still be airing when September rolls around. Bill Spencer will have an emotional hospital visit with Liam following this whole Luna nightmare. Even if Liam is unconscious for that, Bill will have some things to get off his chest. During the week of July 14th to 18th, Grace may have a hard time keeping a lid on what she's done. The show's having Grace act all secretive, not to mention she's been way too pushy about Liam's treatment. Something is definitely up when it comes to Grace, so John Finnegan might figure out that she's giving Liam pills to make him sicker and faking his worsening tumor scans. Grace's agenda remains a mystery, but it likely has something to do with her disgraced former husband, Dr. Buckingham, Reese. The week of July 21st to 25th should bring Brooke Logan's chance to nail down some Italy plans. It won't be long until Brooke takes a flight there, so she'll make her travel arrangements and look forward to bonding with Nick Marone. If Ridge becomes more envious and agitated, Taylor may sense trouble. Ridge and Taylor's engagement isn't going to last, so it's just a matter of time until her happy ending gets ripped away. Ridge and Eric Forrester will end up in Italy as well before the month's over, so that'll set the stage for Brooke's upcoming water accident and Ridge's eventual rescue. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke and Ridge are still each other's destiny, so Taylor will have to make some updates to her way of thinking. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks suggest a lot of twists and turns. From July 7th to 18th, expect there to be a twist in Liam Spencer's tumor story. Deacon Sharp will react to the news about Sheila Carter Sharp. Plus, Bill Spencer goes through a hard time when he's blocked from seeing his dying son. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera Sheila Carter Sharp shot. Before getting to the 2-weekers, let's talk about what's coming up during the week of July 7th. Fans will see Sheila try to get Luna Nozawa to drop the gun and let Steffy Forrester Finnegan go. However, Luna won't give the gun over. Instead, she completely freaks out and loses control. This results in Sheila getting shot by her own granddaughter. Sheila won't be the only victim. As more people arrive at the art school, more bullets will be fired. There will be 2 more shooting victims, bringing the total to 3. Bridget Forrester's race. Once the shooting victims are brought to the hospital, the patients will be assessed. John Finnegan will likely find out about his wife. While Finn rushes to be by Steffy's side, the 3 shooting victims are wheeled into surgery. Bridget Forrester, Lee Finnegan, and Grace Buckingham try to save their lives. However, one person doesn't survive surgery. Week of July 7th, 2025 fans will also see Liam get injured. That could explain why Grace is really so pushy about the treatment. Bill will be devastated to not be able to see Liam while he is in the hospital. Carter Walton makes Hope Logan a promise. As for Poppy Nozawa, she makes a statement that leaves Lee shell-shocked. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Next 2 weeks during the week of July 14th, fans can expect to see what happens to Luna. Both Luna and Liam are still on screen during September according to a leak. There could also be some developments with Grace. Is it possible that Liam never had a brain tumor at all? We should also be getting closer to Nick Marone's and Brooke Logan's adventure. Ridge Forrester and Brooke appear to have scenes together on a boat in distant video, so stay tuned. Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, July 8, 2025, explodes with chaos, tragedy, and spine-tingling suspense. The beach house becomes ground zero for a showdown that will leave lives hanging by a thread. Sheila Carter Sharp collapses in medical distress after a gun goes off during her confrontation with Luna Nozawa. Liam Spencer heroically places himself in danger to protect Steffy Forrester and ends up getting shot. A third unexpected shooting victim is revealed as well, ushering in a 3-week spiral of drama, hospital conspiracies, broken hearts, and revelations that change the course of every character involved. The beach house bloodbath. It starts with Luna Nozawa's trembling hands clutching a loaded weapon, pointed at Sheila Carter sharp. Tensions snap when Sheila lunges forward in an attempt to disarm her. A gunshot rings out. Sheila stumbles backward, clutches her abdomen, and crumples to the floor. Blood pools around her as Steffy screams in horror. But the violence doesn't stop there. Luna, in shock, turns the gun on Steffy, blaming her for the pain she's endured. As Luna screams about betrayal, heartbreak, and a stolen identity, Liam Spencer bursts through the door. He had just ended a sweet, reassuring call with Hope Logan before realizing something was terribly wrong. Liam throws himself between the gun and Steffy, and takes a bullet meant for her. The madness intensifies when a third shot is fired. A scream echoes from the hallway. Who is the third victim? Is it Luna herself? Or is there someone else caught in the crossfire? The aftermath, sirens and secrets. Paramedics arrive in a blur. Sheila, Liam, and the third victim are rushed to University Hospital. Meanwhile, Luna flees the scene, still armed and emotionally shattered. Steffy is left to explain the nightmare as the authorities swarm. At the hospital, John Finnegan is blindsided by the news. His wife Steffy could have died. His birth mother might not survive. And Luna, the woman he tried to help, has become a fugitive. Chapter 3, Emergency Surgeries and Heartbreaking Decisions. 3 simultaneous surgeries are underway. Grace Buckingham, Lee Finnegan, and Bridget Forrester each take on one of the patients. Grace handles Liam, determined to maintain control over his outcome. Lee fights to save Sheila, despite her crimes. Bridget tackles the most mysterious case, the third victim. One of them will not survive the operating room. Bill Spencer's breakdown. Bill Spencer is told he can't see his son Liam. Security blocks his path as he demands answers. Alone in the hallway, Bill breaks down in tears, cursing himself for pushing for Luna's early release. His guilt threatens to consume him. Luna on the run. Luna, hiding in the shadows of Los Angeles, spirals into despair. Flashbacks of her mother Poppy's lies play in her mind. The voices in her head get louder. Her next move may be even more dangerous than the first. Luna texts someone cryptically, "I'm sorry. I'm ending it." Poppy's shocking confession. Back at the hospital, Poppy Nozawa arrives and is confronted by Lee. Under pressure, Poppy makes a stunning confession: "Finn isn't my biological son. I lied to protect him." Lee is rocked to her core. This revelation not only affects Finn's identity, but it could unravel his relationship with everyone he loves. Grace Buckingham's medical malpractice? Grace acts oddly in the operating room. Finn becomes suspicious when he reviews Liam's latest scans and discovers discrepancies. Could Grace be falsifying data about Liam's brain tumor? Is she drugging him for personal gain or to protect someone else? Italian escape, Brooke Logan's bold move. Brooke Logan decides it's time to get away. She makes plans to travel to Italy and reunite with Nick Marone. Ridge Forrester is infuriated. Taylor Hayes is thrilled at first, until she realizes Ridge isn't over Brooke. The love triangle returns. While Brooke and Nick reconnect in Italy, Ridge and Eric follow them across the Atlantic. A romantic boat ride ends in a watery mishap when Brooke nearly drowns. Ridge jumps in to save her. It brings them closer than ever before. Taylor's downfall. Taylor watches the Italy footage with devastation. Her engagement to Ridge unravels. She sees clearly, Brooke will always be his destiny. Her breakdown sends ripples through the Forrester family. Sheila's final breath? In the operating room, Sheila flatlines. A stunned Lee calls time of death. But moments later, Sheila's fingers twitch. Her eyes fly open. Is she alive? Or is it one last gasp before death? Liam's long road to recovery. Liam survives the shooting but wakes up disoriented. He doesn't recognize Steffy. He calls out for hope. Doctors fear the bullet may have caused memory damage, or worse, triggered long-term trauma. Who is the third victim? The third victim is revealed, Deacon Sharp. He had shown up at the beach house looking for Sheila. Now unconscious and in critical condition, Deacon's survival depends on Bridget. A storm of consequences. Steffy is left shaken, blaming herself for the mayhem. Finn must choose between his duty to his patients and his loyalty to his family. Hope rushes to Liam's side, but Grace blocks her. Police launch manhunt for Luna. With Luna on the run, the LAPD launches a citywide search. A tip leads them to a rooftop where Luna stands near the edge. Will someone reach her before it's too late? The finale: one dead, one missing, one betrayed. As the dust settles, Sheila is declared dead again, Luna disappears, and Steffy prepares to leave town to protect her children. The Forrester legacy will never be the same.